Hello, Fighter Jett family. This is April Jett, the bondage breaker, your soul transformation facilitator. And today I am so excited to hear what message that Spirit has for us today. So I'm just leaving it open and I will make sure to. Oh, the stuff is flipping over already. All right, what message do you want us to hear today? All right, that was fast. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're going to take it. We're going to take it. All right. Two of those. All right. Let's take that was the Sacred Forest Oracle. This one right here is Abiola. Is that how you say her name? Abiola Abrams. All right, Spirit. What message do we need to hear today? So excited to be here. So grateful that I get to live this life. I do have problems, issues, and things I need to heal, but I wouldn't trade mine for anybody else's. I kind of used to what I know I need to do. I kind of got the hang of this. So, Spirit, what message? Okay. All right. Spirit, what message do you have for us today? What is it that we need to know today? Well, okay. All right. This is the Earth Warriors Oracle. Now, all of my decks have been shuffled already, but I like to do this shuffle as we set our intentions. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What do we need to know? All right. Got one from that one. And then we're going to get us a kindness card. So grateful that you are here. What you want to do is take a deep breath, hone in on your inner guidance. Spirit, we ask that you give us the messages that we need and that we are able to receive them and perceive them in such a way that it is beneficial to our lives today and forever. All right. And then the last one I'm going to do is an affirmation card. I love these. They always put the icing on the cake. Source, what is it that we need to know? How can you make the message more clear today? All right. And that is it. These are all oracles. I have some stones. We're going to pick from my stones. Spirit, we already have selenite here to clear the energy, to charge us up. What do we need? This is, how do you pronounce it? Scolecite. This is about intuition. I love that stone. This is very psychic stone. Let's put it here. Yes, let's amplify that power. Okay, let's get into this. Let us get into this. I love doing this work. Look, okay, let's flip it over. Let's get into it. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this is Wise Woman of Grace. Y'all, I shuffled this. This is a card we had last time. Chaos. Oh, I haven't seen this one. Storm Spirit, Chaos. Sorry, I didn't give this one enough attention. This is Wise Woman of Grace. 49. 4 and 9 is, what is that? 13. 13. 1 and 4 is 1 and 3 is 4. So 4 might be significant to you. 49 might be significant to you. 42 might be significant. 42, 4 and 2 is 6. And this is storm spirit, chaos. Chaos. Wow. But this card here says, before I look, let's just meditate on this for a second. Today I am calm. Today my mind is open. This is what I'm looking at. These fingernails. All right. So today I am calm. Today my mind is open and I am at peace with who I am. Today I am calm. Today my mind is open and I am at peace with who I am. Thank you, Spirit. Chaos. Grace. So, are we feeling some chaos within ourselves? Do we need to give ourselves more grace? Is that what the message is today, y'all? Are you feeling some chaos in your spirit? Maybe about who you are or decisions that you're making, about where you stand? Is there chaos in your life or within yourself? Is there grace that you need to give? When I did this reading before, a reading before where this card came up, what I saw was, remember we said 4 and 9 is 13 and 1 and 3 is 4, and that is 4 is stability. 4 is stability. So this here is red, root chakra, right? So this treasure of grace is what gives you stability. This is how it resonated before. So I can't help but have this come back into my mind now. Wise women of the grove. Grace and peacefulness in the midst of chaos. Today I am calm. Remember, this stone is about intuition and psychic power. So let's keep going and see what else. Alchemy. This is Queen Nefertiti. 3 and 8 is 11. 11 is a master number. And whenever I see 11, I see gateway. I see a doorway. And guess what? 11. That's a doorway. Queen Nefertiti. Alchemy. Meditate on this card, y'all. Keep looking. Alchemy. Alchemy is kind of, the way I see it, is kind of like chemistry. Like putting things together in order to create. So we have grace, chaos, and we have alchemy. With the doorway, with 11, the master number 11. Oh my gosh, this card came up. Oh, the last. All right, so 33, another master number, 33. Ascended masters is what that angel number has to do with. That you are supported and guided by your ascended masters. They are here, they are with you. And, okay, so it kind of looks like to me, like these are the ascended masters supporting you. Go, go, go. They got your back. But this card is Mame Kumba Bang. Speak up. Speak up. Wow. Y'all, what is Spirit saying to us? Speak up. Alchemy. The doorway. 11. Master numbers. 11 and 33. But then you have this chaos, but you have this grace. And today I am calm. And then we are having to use our intuition somehow. Having to use our psychic powers. Strengthen them. This strengthens this stone, scolecite, if I'm pronouncing it right, strengthens your psychic abilities. It's a beautiful stone too. Can you see that? How pretty that is. Anyway, let's see what you got for us. Spirit of the warrior. Spirit of the warrior. Alakoa. Alakoa. Spirit of the warrior. All right, let's get into this. Let's get into this. Let's get into this. I don't like the way the cards are set up. Oh, we didn't do this. You are a rock star. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Spirit. We want to thank you for these messages today. Wow. You are a rock star. All right, come on through. All right. All right, you guys. Look, Spirit is saying, back to this chaos and this grace. You are struggling. This message is for all of us, right? I never assume that the messages that come through for someone else is not for me too. They have always been for me as well. So what Spirit is saying is that there's a part of us that is in chaos, a part of us that is struggling with accepting who we are, speaking up for what we believe, what do we stand for. There's a part of us inside of us that needs that support from us, that needs the grace from us, that needs to know that you are a rock star and that you have the spirit of a warrior. When you strengthen your intuition, when you take the time to get quiet, get in your quiet place, when you take time to clear out your thoughts, that is when you allow Spirit to, well, it's not that you allow Spirit to speak to you, because Spirit is always speaking to you and through you. But when you calm yourself and calm your mind, that is when you get to hear Spirit. See that? See these up against the ear? Oh, yes. Look at that. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. Look at that. Birds remind me of messages from Spirit. And look at that. Look at that confirmation. So when you get calm, that is when Spirit, you can hear Spirit speaking to you. Spirit is always there speaking, but you're not always hearing it. So we're being challenged and reminded to get calm, to quiet our minds, to quiet the chaos. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. I'm getting chills. We're being challenged. We're being called to quiet our mind, to get calm, to quiet the chaos inside of us, which it happens for all of us when you don't take the time to meditate or clear your mind, when you don't take the time to be mindful, then your mind is just constantly being pulled in whatever direction situations around you are pulling it in. And we have to speak up. And I also feel stand up. You know, speaking up, it to me is the same as standing up. Standing up for what is right. Speaking up for what is right. Speaking your truth. Standing for your truth. Standing in your truth. And here you're being supported in that. But whether you're being supported or not, it is your truth. So you stand up. Right? You stand up and you take control. Take control of what is going on in your mind by calming it. Not by forcing it. Not by judging it. You give it grace. Give yourself grace. It's okay. It's okay that I feel this way. It's okay that I'm thinking this. It's okay. It's okay. But what I am going to do is I'm going to get calm. And I'm going to allow myself to finally hear Spirit, which is really your inner guidance speaking to you. Speak up, Spirit. And the way you allow spirit to speak up is you get calm and you get quiet and you calm the chaos. And it's this combination, the alchemy of doing that, is that combination of that now you stand so gracefully up and you enter the doorway of your blessings. You enter the doorway of feeling confident, right? Like you're embodying now the energy of you are a rock star. You're embodying the energy of a spirit warrior. Look at how her hands are seeming to be in a meditative position. I'll take this off. It's making a lot of noise. Put it here. Her hands seem to be in a meditative position, allowing herself to transform, butterflies, transformation. Transform yourself by calming your mind to receive the messages from spirit. You allow spirit to speak up by you deciding to stand up and take control of your own thoughts. So many of us are going around willy-nilly, not recognizing that the thoughts that are in our head are not necessarily even our thoughts. It's the thoughts that the internet gave you. It's the thoughts that of the emails that you read, right? It's the thoughts of the lies that you were told about who you are and why you are the way you are and what you're good at and what you're good enough for, right? These are thoughts that were implanted in us from the time that we were born. These rules, these labels were given to us at the time that we were born, and we were steeped in that. And so many of the thoughts that we have been cultivated from that type of land. Whether it was toxic or healthy, wasn't really up to us. We just got what we got, right? We got what we got. And there's a power that we have. We are spirit warriors. We are strong queens. And spirit is encouraging you to step through the doorway to take full control of your own mind. And the way that you decide what thoughts are my thoughts, what thoughts are the limiting beliefs that I've been taught, that I've witnessed in my life and in my culture, society, neighborhood. How do you know that? Getting calm, getting quiet. That's how you know it. Because when you quiet down all of those external things, then what you are left with is spirit speaking to you. What you are left with is your intuition, your inner guidance. It's always there for you. It's never not there for you. Whenever you feel lost and lonely, whenever you feel confused, it's simply because you need to get quiet. Allow spirit to speak to you. You are always supporting, you guys. Look at this. Look at this. She's stepping into her subconscious. She's stepping into her subconscious mind. That's what the water has to do with. Subconscious thoughts, right? Your inner world. She's stepping into that to do that work in order to get the fruits of her harvest. And you have permission. You are a rock star. You are Queen Nefertiti. You are Alakoa. You have the spirit of the warrior. You are completely capable. But don't judge yourself. Don't get angry with yourself and don't get angry with the situations and the people around you. Just get quiet. Just quiet the chaos. All right. I feel like I'm beating that horse. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What I'm doing is something new today. So I have the book, The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And it is an awesome book, y'all. Oh my goodness. So it's so full, so chock full of wisdom. I decided that I was going to see how we could use this in our reading today. So what I'm going to do is just I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to let Spirit lead us. Spirit, please lead us to a message that will help confirm, clarify what it is that you're speaking to us today. All right, let's see what this is. It can be so nerve-wracking to trust Spirit if you're not completely trusting Spirit. So let's see. All right, so we're first coming in with freedom has to do with the human spirit. It is the freedom to be who we really are. Yo. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. That's what we were just saying. Wow. It's amazing, y'all. You have to trust your intuition. You have to trust your intuition. I was a little bit nervous to pull this book out because I didn't know if it was just going to open up to a sentence that just didn't make sense. But that is me learning to lean more. It's always deeper you can go when it comes to any type of growth. There's no such thing as I'm done growing. No, especially spiritually, you're never done growing. So, I wanted to bring the book in, but I was like, oh my gosh, if it opens up to something that's just like, I don't know what I'm going to do. But it didn't. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. It didn't. Sorry. Okay, so freedom has to do with the human spirit. It is the freedom to be who we really are. Who stops us from being free? We blame the government. We blame the weather. We blame our parents. We blame religion. We blame God. Who really stops us from being free? We stop ourselves. What does it really mean to be free? Sometimes we get married and we say that we lose our freedom. Then we get divorced and we are still not free. What stops us? Why can't we be ourselves? You got to read the book. I know you want me to keep reading because it's a good book. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. So we're blaming. So that's where your chaos is coming from. Thank you, Spirit. That's where our chaos is coming from. It's from directing all your attention and all your energy outwards. It is him. It is her. It is them. It is they. It is he. It is she. It is all of them. They did this, they did that. And you could very well, from just a regular old 3D perspective, be absolutely right. That person was dead wrong. Dead wrong for saying that to you. Dead wrong. Absolutely. But that's not where our peace comes from. Our peace doesn't come from pointing fingers. Our peace comes from our ability to get ourselves quiet, to quiet the chaos around us. And that is where we find the spirit of our warrior. We hear the messages that guide us through what seems to be chaos on the outside world. But you found your grace. You found your calm. You found your peace. Spirit is speaking loudly to you. You're doing your work, doing your inner work. So what seems to be chaos, what seems to be a lot going on all around you, you get to stand tall and confident because you are a wise woman of the grove. You understand what time it really is. That we speak up for ourselves by clearing our minds out, clearing the chaos of our minds so we can hear our inner guidance, so we can strengthen our ability, our natural God-given abilities. We strengthen those when we quiet our mind and we're left with what our inner guidance is saying to us. And then we fearlessly, boldly take that step forward to do what we are being called to do. You are a rock star. Spirit is encouraging you and challenging you to believe in yourself. To believe in your ability, that you are the warrior. So it's nothing you can't handle. And you're being supported. 33 Ascended Masters, you're being supported. Whew. I don't usually pull out tarot because I'm not very well versed. I'm trying to shuffle them. I don't know all the cards and all the suits very well. But as you can see, Spirit speaks to me through pictures and situations. So, I'm going to use the tarot card in that way. Okay, you were trying to come out. What are you saying? I'm going to use the tarot in that way. I know a little bit of something, so I'll just use what I got, right? And let spirit work with us. Seven of Pentacles, work frustrations, hard work needing to be done either at work or a situation in life. All right, looking at these pictures. Number 7. Here we go. This is the old school kind, the old school tarot. Hard work, hard work. Okay, it might be hard. It might be a lot of work. And I'm not focusing on the meaning of Seven of Pentacles. What I'm looking at is the picture and what I see in the picture. What I see is that you've already grown. The stuff that you're looking for is ready. Your harvest is ready. This is the fruit. This is the fruit. It's ready for you. But there is work. See, subconscious. There is work that needs to be done in order to pull in your harvest. You've done this. You've done this. You've cultivated the land. You've done the work to create fruit. Get calm, get chill. I mean, honestly, to me, he doesn't look frazzled. He doesn't look upset. He doesn't look defeated. To me, he looked like he is admiring his fruit. He already got one. He's taking a break, probably thinking, how is he going to do this? How am I going to get this done? Shortest amount of time, easiest to get the most fruit in this swap, in this, right? I mean, the energy that I see here outside of this being Seven of Pentacles and whatever that means, the energy that I see here in the picture that spirit is bringing up to us is that there is still work to do. The work is never done, but your harvest is never not coming either. When you do the work, you produce a harvest, and then there's work to go and get the harvest. That's it. And work doesn't have to be hard. You just have to do it. Quiet the chaos. Quiet your mind. Strengthen that inner guidance simply by getting quiet. And now it is the loudest thing in the room. Now that inner guidance is the loudest thing in the room. You are a rock star. You are fully supported. You have the spirit of a warrior. But meditation or some form of calming yourself to quiet the chaos in your mind, to take your energy back inward. Stop pointing the fingers at everybody else, every situation, it's you. It is you. It is you. And until you can see that it is you, then whatever you think is the problem in your life, you have given that problem all of your power. And when you realize that you are the answer to your problem, then you have taken your power back. Because now you can do something about you. You can't do anything about anything outside of you. You cause chaos within yourself by not getting quiet and by focusing all of your attention outward. And so many times in our society, we have to focus our attention outward. Right? We have things that we have to do that is outside of us. Can't nobody just sit there and be like, oh, all day long. When you got kids, a family, a business, or a job, right? Family problems, people sick. You can't just be in my inner world all day long. But the thing is, spirit, the thing is, it's not about that. You give yourself the grace to do what you need to do. But when you get quiet, that's when the storm subsides. That's when spirit speaks the loudest, when you can hear spirit speaking. When you decide to stand up speak up for yourself by quieting everything down, then that is when the alchemy of that process creates a new situation for you, of you having clarity of what to do next, of you knowing the next steps, and the willingness for you to do the required work in order to go and get the harvest that you have already cultivated. You are a rock star, y'all. You got this. Today, my mind is open and I am at peace with who I am. So, again, when we talk about you not looking outside of you and only looking inside of you for the answers to your problems, realizing that it's not other people that's the problem. It's the way that you are perceiving it, the way you're seeing life, the way you're handling it, the way you're allowing it to speak to you, the way you're allowing it to speak to who you are and how you feel about yourself. That's on you. Somebody can call you stupid, but it's only when you believe that you're stupid that now you feel unable to apply for a particular position. Just say that, right? So this is what I mean. Yeah, they're wrong for calling you stupid. They're wrong for trying to put you down or embarrass you. And while you should stand up for yourself and, hey, don't talk to me that way, or remove yourself from a situation, yes, that's outward stuff you can do. But you going home and feeling like you are less than because this other person decided to give you a label, that part is you. You don't have to accept that. So Spirit is saying also to be at peace with who you are and where you are in your life right now. Because again, we are on a spiritual journey and it's never ending. And there's always more that you can grow, more that you can learn, more that you can integrate into your life experience. And then that's the alchemy. And then you come out with something totally different because of new stuff you just learned that now you've integrated. And it's like, whoa, this chemical, I'm pouring this in and pouring that in, and I come up with something totally different. And then you tweak this chemical just a little bit and you pour it all over again, and it's a totally different outcome, right? To me, that's how I see the alchemy, is getting that right. So get it right. You have to have a balance of understanding that my power is within me, understanding that the changes that need to be made are the changes that need to be made within myself. And when I change within myself, then I'm able to take physical, outward 3D manifestation action in my world that then begins to change my world. But when I did the action, it didn't come from retaliation out of anger or out of fear. My actions the actions that I take is what changes my environment, my outward environment. That's what changes or affects my situation, is the actions that I take, right? But when we take actions out of fear, out of anger, out of wanting to be accepted, then we recreate in another form of alchemy. We have those chemicals of fear and loneliness and I am unworthy, and we mix that up in the lab. And so then what our fruit is chaos. Our fruit is not fruit that's going to sustain us and be nourishing to our soul. And so we have to clear our minds. We have to go inward to be able to receive true guidance on what to do next and how to handle and what parts of us need to heal in order to take the action that we need to take. And when you do that, now the chemicals that you're putting together, now the things you're mixing together is hope and peace and love and openness and grace. And you're mixing these things together. And now you're taking action from that place. And so the fruit that comes from that is something that is nourishing and sustaining and healing to you, as well as it is changing your outward environment, because now your actions are different because your thoughts are different. And your thoughts are different because you've done the inner work to clear out the chaos so you can hear clearly from spirit about what is it that I need to focus on within myself in order for me to get this harvest. And the harvest is whatever results you want. It could be outward life results in your situation. It could be the marriage that you have, the work that you're doing. You have a certain type of fruit that you want produced, but it's up to you to cultivate the land in such a way that it produces fruit that is going to be sustaining to your soul and actually grow you. Spirit, we thank you so much for these messages today. We thank you for coming through in the beautiful way that you always do. I thank you for every person that hears this message today, tomorrow, and the days to come. I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that these messages will reach the ears of those who need it now. So if you've come across this message, do so with an open heart and an open mind. Chew the meat and spit out the fat. It's what they have said in Virginia as I've grown up, which means to take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I thank you guys for being here with me today. I love you so much. Mwah. Bye.